All right, with head coach Damon Rensing off of a 1-0 victory over host and 13th seeded Georgetown. First, just talk about today's game.
Well, first off, hats off to Georgetown, their soccer program, their athletic department. There were some tough conditions with the field. They adjusted. They made a professional decision to move to this turf here. They've handled everything with class. And they are a very, very good program. So first off, my just hats off to Georgetown on how they handle themselves in a professional way. And again, I thought it also was just a great college soccer game with everything. It had intensity, it had chances, it had good soccer. So, I just thought all in all it was a great game. Sometimes these games you need a player to step up, and I thought Michael Miller obviously made a huge play on a great goal. I think you got to applaud Michael Miller. He was starting for us, hadn't started the last few games, but came off the bench. Never said anything, just kept working hard, and he deserves a lot of credit today. So very happy with that. I thought this was just a total team effort, and that's been the story of us for this run so far. I mean, we get goals from wide mids, from forwards, from defenders. Jimmy Haig played well. Guys putting their bodies on the line. I mean, just a big time team performance. And to go to the Elite Eight back-to-back years, 4 times in the last 6 years. I think this team wants more, but very proud of them and very proud of this program.
You mentioned the change in venue for today's game. How do you think the players handled that last-minute adversity before today's game?
We talked before the game all week. We just said, hey, we're going to win this game. Calls might not go our way. Somebody might get sick or injured. You never know what the field conditions. We don't know, but we're just going to focus on doing whatever it takes to win this game. And I think that showed our leadership. Our guys, we just texted them in the morning and said, hey, we're switching fields. I think it was, like I said, a good decision by both programs. And we just played, so we were able to train on it Friday night. So, my hat's off to Steve and Anthony and our administration for getting us out here on Friday. We were able to train on this turf, and I think that also boded well for our program.
And you also mentioned back-to-back Elite Eights for your program. What does that really mean for the program in the long run?
Well, I think it speaks for the volumes of this senior class and these juniors that were huge parts of this. To get to back-to-back Elite Eights is big time. I think you step back and look at 4 in the last 6 years. Again, that's a sign of consistency in a program and something that we're continuing to try to build. We're missing one more piece to that puzzle, and we're going to rest up and do everything we can to try to make one step further here next weekend.
And your defense played great today, but especially in that last 5 minutes, talk about how well they played as Georgetown was searching for that game-tying goal. Yeah,
I thought in the second half we actually had 2 or 3 really good chances to go up 2-0, and Georgetown's keeper made a couple good saves. The ball went just wide, but last 4 minutes of a 1-0 game, you're going to have to buckle down. And I give Haig credit. I give our 2 center backs with Tungu Nielsen, Connor Corrigan, left back Freitag. But then we had forwards selling out. Everybody, the whole team, just a total team defensive effort. And when they say defense wins championships, I think this speaks volumes, and this was a huge win.
And lastly, the crowd today, it almost felt like it was a home match back in East Lansing.
I mean, huge thanks. Our fans, our parents are unbelievable. They travel everywhere, but the DC Spartans, alums came out. I mean, here, go green, go white. We had to have a couple 400 fans, and that fueled us. And I'm so proud of Spartan Nation and our soccer and athletic department and just university family. I'm just glad I'm a small piece of this puzzle, and hopefully everybody in Spartan Nation here had a fun day in DC.